Hello, very warm welcome as Red Bull come to Ferrari'S backyard and get a 1-2. A changeable condition race where Max completely dominated, and late on in the race we saw Charles Leclerc bottle it. That could be a huge moment in the championship. We start the race on intermediates and we see contact between Daniel Ricciardo and Sainz. Sainz is second DNF in the space of 2 rounds. He's just signed a new contract, but he's got no luck at the minute. Pit stops happen, we go to dries. Ocon, unsafe release, gets a 5-second penalty. Hamilton got jumped, very slow stop. The team came on. Do you want to pit, Lewis? No, it's too soon. Everyone else pits. He gets jumped by Ocon, Gasly and Albon. Yeah, I mean, it's 2029 and Hamilton's still trying to pass Gasly. Awful weekend by Lewis Hamilton. Mick Schumacher had a spin. We had no DRS, like for 30 odd laps. Very strange. And then they decided to enable it. And then lap 41, a very painful moment as a Lewis Hamilton fan as he gets lapped by Max. Them two were fighting for the title last year. Max laps him. And then Charles Leclerc. We come in for fresh tyres. Leclerc probably going for the fastest lap. And he choked it. He absolutely choked it behind Perez. Wow. Hit the wall. Had to change his wing. Came back out in 9th. Ended up 6th. Huge choke by Charles Leclerc. Aston Martin get their first points of the season, so that's positive. Yeah. Red Bull have got a 1-2 in Ferrari's backyard. Charles Leclerc's bottled it. P1 Max, a dominant drive. We know he's a wet weather specialist. If the car's reliable, Max is winning races. P2 Sergio Perez, very solid job. 1-2 for Red Bull, perfection. P3 Lando Norris, a very lonely drive. He was looking like 4th, but Leclerc choked it. Yeah, that's unbelievable really, isn't it? Lando Norris on the podium, given how shit McLaren were and the struggles they had. Yeah. P4 George Russell, outstanding. I mean, honestly, he's outperforming the car. He schooled Lewis Hamilton this weekend. Yeah, unbelievable effort by George. P5 Valtteri Bottas. The pressure's not there at Alfa Romeo and he's delivering like he used to at Williams. P6 Charles Leclerc. A horrible day for the Tifosi, really. Sainz out. Charles Leclerc bottled an easy podium. That's a huge choke by Charles Leclerc. Mega choke. Now, that's the first big mistake he's really made. Will that dent his confidence going into Miami? P7, my star of the race, Yuki Tsunoda. Ahead of Gasly comfortably. Great effort by Yuki. P8, Sebastian Vettel. Great. Aston Martin finally get points. And Vettel had an awful race at Australia, so that's a great fight back. 9th, Kevin Magnussen. Seemed to go through his tyres a lot this weekend, Magnussen, but more points. 10th, Lance Stroll. Aston Martin finally get points. 11, Alex Albon in a shitbox of a car. Jumped Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, good effort by Albon, but yeah, it was a DRS train. No one was really overtaking. Especially in that group, because it was like Albon, Gasly, Ocon. P12, Gasly. Yeah, fended off Hamilton the whole race. 13th, Hamilton. Wow, what a poor weekend. Lapped by Max, beaten by George. Still stuck behind Gasly in 2030. Wow. One of Lewis's poorest weekends. 14th, will come Ocon. Now, he finished 11th, but with that 5-second penalty, he drops to 14th. Unsafe release. 15th, Guan Yu Zhou, or Zhou Guan Yu. 16th. Hey! Round of applause for Canadian man, Nicholas Latifi. My man. He finished a Grand Prix. Well done, Nicholas Latifi. 17th, Mick Schumacher. Really poor spins, mistakes. 18th, Ricciardo. His race was over after lap 1 with contact with Sainz. Yeah, it was a racing incident. It was more Daniel's fault than, like, Sainz didn't do much wrong. He tried to go around the outside. Daniel kind of slid into him, but it was a racing incident. Like, just unfortunate, really. Yeah, DNFs. Carlos Sainz, his second DNF back-to-back. And Fernando Alonso with a massive hole in the side of his car. Race rating, 5 out of 10. It was really entertaining on Inters, but then it became stale when we went to dries. Fastest lap. Who got fastest lap? Must have been Max. Star of the race, Yuki Tsunoda. An enjoyable weekend at Imola, but they've come to the backyard of Ferrari and gained a 1-2. Wow, it's up and down this season. Next, we go to Miami, which is going to be a new venue. And join me tomorrow for driver ratings. Thanks for watching. Comment down below. Adios.